Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, and if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So it is that time of year again, and it is time to discuss some of the best and my personal favorite spring summer sandals for the year. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So guys, I try to make this list a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm gonna try to include a few different options for different personal favorites that I have in the list, just to give you a few different options from what I'm actually loving. So yeah, the first pair of shoes that I have on the list are the Fendi Ruche hiking sandals. These are the ones with the satin finish on the straps. When I tell you I have been living in these shoes have been my go-to. I've been wearing them with literally everything. Now this shoe is more of a casual style, but I feel like that satin finish on the straps kind of give it a little bit more of a edge. It like takes it up just a little bit, because the style of the shoe is very casual, of course, but I feel like you can get away with wearing this shoe with something just a little bit more put together, if you will. I wouldn't venture to say dressy, but it does make for an interesting pop or an unexpected twist to a dressier outfit. I love them. They're so comfortable. As I mentioned in the video of me unboxing them, the comfortability of the shoe, very high. I think it's the sole of it is like a rubber material, but it's thick and it's smooth, so it feels nice on the foot. The satin ruche detailing fits nice on the foot. It's just an all-around comfortable shoe, and I have been really loving and really enjoying this shoe. The next pair of shoes I have on the list are the Valentino rope sandal, specifically in the multicolor colorway. I love this shoe. Now I'm gonna say that about everything on this list because I truly love each and everything. Like, I don't really use that term unless I actually mean it. Okay, and I say that a lot, but I'm only recommending to you things that I absolutely love. I enjoy the multicolors of this shoe. Now this one does come in like a nude and a black. I believe those are the only two colors, and then this multicolor version. I just feel like the multicolor version works a little bit better for me. I feel like it looks better on my foot, if that makes sense. And I feel like because it's multicolored, it can go with so many different options or items. I love the rope detailing of it, how it has the multicolors, and then the Valentino stud, so it's very on brand for Valentino. This shoe, it's also another one of those ones that has that same feel as the Fendi one as far as the sole. It's like that smooth, thick rubber. I don't really know how to describe it, but it feels comfortable. Now the only like drawback, if you will, is that this shoe does fit a little tight along the top rope where your toes are. Now that could be a good and a bad thing. I suppose if your foot was more of a narrow foot, this would be perfect for you, because that means that the shoe would kind of like, your foot would stay in the shoe. Because I know that sometimes those with a narrow foot, this style of shoe, because it is flat, your foot can tend to like wobble around almost in the shoe. Like, you have to take extra caution when you're wearing the shoe so that it's not like sliding off your feet, or at least that's what I've been told. My foot is slightly wider, so this works well for me. I don't really have a huge issue with that, so just wanted to point that out. Other than that, love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Now the next shoe that I have on the list is not necessarily a sandal per se, but it is categorized with the sandals. It's gonna be the Prada caged sandal. Now this shoe is just a updated modern version of the jelly bean shoes that we wore as kids, okay? I love this shoe. Okay, so now so let's go back. A few years ago, Gucci actually came out with this embellished cage sandal. I think it's some along the term of what it was called. And I really wanted this shoe. I adored this shoe. I love the jewels and the embellishment of the shoe and just how extra it was, but it was still different. We love an extra and different, something a little bit unexpected. We love that over here. And I really wanted this shoe. My mom was like, do not get that shoe. This looks like jelly beans that you wore as kids. Like, you're not going to want this shoe. Since then, I have still liked that shoe. And now that they've come back around, I'm like, see, if I would have gotten this shoe back then, I would have been well on trend for right now. So this may be the time where I need to just go ahead and get this shoe because I still like it. I feel like this is more of a casual shoe, of course, but it can go with so many different things. I have this envisioned in my mind how I'm gonna wear it, the different outfits I'm gonna wear it with. So I feel like this might be a go for me. I just want to try it on just to see what it looks like on me. But I feel like this is a popular sandal. We're gonna be seeing a lot of it this spring, summertime. So of course it's gonna make this list. Another thing that I thought about with this shoe is that for some reason when I saw it, it also reminded me of the monolith boot. And I want to say that some sites even categorize it or name it a monolith sandal or something of the sort. I feel like this is how the monolith boot is in the winter. This is it in the summer. We got a summer version of it, and that's how I feel about this shoe. It comes in a plethora, not a plethora, it comes in a few different colors. Not that many. I think it's like 4 or 5. I know it comes in a black, a blue, a white, maybe pink. So a few different colors for you to choose from. I personally like the white and feel like the white would work so much better in my wardrobe. That's just me. But this is a shoe that I feel like it's gonna be good for this time of year. Next on the list are the Louis Vuitton Passio comfort sandal. This shoe I lived in during my pregnancy. This is so comfortable. Now I have the version with the puffer nylon material, but I love this shoe. It comes in a variety of different textures, finishes, colors. There's leather, there's fur, there's the nylon that I had. There's different colors, so you have options when it comes to this shoe. It is another one of those shoes that is very comfortable. I love it. Now the pair that I have in particular is more of a casual shoe, so it isn't as versatile as some of the other, like the leather versions that the store carries. Those I feel like can be dressed up or down because of their being leather. They also have this denim pair that I'm like got my eye on because y'all know I love denim, and this is just such a cute and classic way. And I feel like this, maybe I would venture to say this style of shoe is pretty classic. I feel like even in 5 to 10 years from now, I would still be wearing this shoe. Like I would still get joy out of wearing this shoe. It is just like that style of shoe. Now I just feel like it's like she's a household name. You know what I mean? Like we've just made it more wearable, and we're seeing it be more wearable with the different styles and different ways that you can wear it. So I feel like she's gonna be around, and I feel like I need that denim. But yeah, for this shoe you have a variety of different options with it. It is a hot sandal. I feel like you need to go try it on. At least try it on, see if you like it, because this is another one that I have lived in since I bought it. I'm very happy and very pleased with this purchase. When it comes to cost per wear for this shoe, I've gotten good wear out of it. So sticking into this like theme, I guess, of the dad sandal style of shoe, I'm gonna throw in my Chanel dad sandals. Now I have the pair that is not the, I guess, like traditional dad style that we have been seeing. It is the other version, which is more like a sandal, but a platform sandal is what I would kind of consider this one. This one, when it comes to cost per wear, I've got all my money's worth, okay? I have lived in this shoe since I purchased it as well. I kind of alternate between the two. This one serves as a multi-purpose pair of shoes. It is one that is nude, so it goes with everything, and the gold chains on it makes it to where you can dress it up or down. It is very versatile in how you can wear it. Now, I got this shoe several years ago, and literally every time I wear them or every time that I show them or mention them, I get asked so many questions about the style number, which ones are these? And for a while, they didn't come back out with that particular version. It was the other version that we kept seeing. And now they brought this version back. And I'm so excited because I feel like everybody, or if this is your style, you need to get a pair of this style. Now, it's come back with a different price tag than when I purchased it. But I still think that it's well worth it because I have worn these shoes so much and they still are in great condition. Of course, like I mentioned all the time, I take care of my things, but still, they have been worn, okay? And they still look like they're in pristine condition. So I have no complaints about the shoe. It is versatile. I love it. I'm so glad that they've come out with different colorways and have brought this style back because it is my favorite style. Now, as I mentioned before, they do have the dad style version, which is kind of like what we've been seeing with various different brands. That is another popular one, another exciting one to have. And a few different brands have this style of shoe, so you kind of have options when it comes to which one you want to choose. I know Dior has one, Prada has one, Gucci has one that looks extremely similar to the Chanel one. So you kind of like have, you got options when it comes to this style of shoe, especially because they are trending right now. So pretty much everyone has something similar to this. Next, we have the Hermes Extra Sandal. Now this sandal, I love this style of shoe. If you'll notice, I prefer a slide style of sandal. So this style of sandal, this particular one, I love. Now, specifically, we're going to talk about the black and white because I just love the way that they did the contrasting colors. Now, I saw this shoe, I want to say maybe a year ago or something like that. And I believe it was a blue and an orange that I thought was super cute. But I just feel like I would be a little bit more limited when it comes to those specific colors because, I mean, they're a specific color. So you don't really have too many options when it comes to that. But in the same breath, I feel like Hermes is one of those brands where you get pops of color and things. Like, that's just how it goes. It's kind of like Lamborghini and Ferrari. Like, you get, or Lamborghini for sure, you get pops of color. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm comparing the two. But that's where my mind goes when I think of these things. Like, certain brands, you get pops. You get the fun pieces. And I feel like Hermes is one of those brands. So the fun colors are definitely very on brand for Hermes, but I just love the contrasting black and white of the shoe. I would get so much more wear out of it because it would fit a little bit better in my wardrobe and it would be a little bit easier for me to wear. So the black and white is definitely my favorite, and it is another one that I feel like if you can get, I highly recommend. So then the last pair of shoes I have on the list are staples. They are holy grails. They are the Hermes Oran sandals. Now we talk about this shoe all the time. They're just worth the hype to me. I feel like this is a pair of shoes that can be dressed literally up with something a little bit more put together. I wouldn't venture to say formal, but hey, maybe it could be. Or dressed down. It could be something very casual. It comes in different colors. You just have to stalk the website or actually go into the boutique. They have more options in the boutique. Don't be afraid. At least just go and try. So you stand a better chance at getting a color possibly in the boutique than stalking the website. But that's neither here nor there. They're still a holy grail that I would highly recommend because they just go and work well with so many different things and so many different options, and they're comfortable. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So guys, that is gonna be my list of the best luxury spring summer shoes for the year, or sandals for the year. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I will see you in the next video.